You typically initialize a string variable to a an asterisk, b a space enclosed in single quotes, c the number 0, d a zero-length string. The correct answer is a zero-length string. The set of instructions for how to tie a bow is an example of the structure: a control, b repetition, c selection, d sequence. The correct answer is sequence. If no exception is thrown, a catch block will cause an error, b the first catch block coded will execute, c the last catch block coded with execute, d any catch blocks coded with be bypassed. The correct answer is any catch blocks coded with be bypassed. A program that predicts the exact sequence in which events will take place is said to be a compiled, b interpreted, c procedural, d object-oriented. The correct answer is procedural. A blueprint for creating an object in C is called a class, b an instance, c a map, d a pattern. The correct answer is a class. The prototype for a derived class constructor may include arguments for a data members of the derived class, b data members of the base class, c both a and b, d neither a nor b. The correct answer is both a and b. Overloading involves writing two or more functions with a different names and different argument lists, b different names and the same argument list, c the same name and different argument lists, d the same name and the same argument list. The correct answer is the same name and different argument lists. You overload function templates a may as long as each version has the same arguments, b may as long as each version has different arguments, c must, d must not. The correct answer is may as long as each version has different arguments. You typically initialize character variables to a space enclosed in double quotes, b a space enclosed in single quotes, c the letter o, d the number 0. The correct answer is a space enclosed in single quotes. One way pointers are useful is to refer to a memory address that has no a name, b constant, c location, d field. The correct answer is name. A member function uses the correct object when you call it because a copy of the object is passed to the function, b the address of the object is passed to the function, c the address of the function is passed to another function, d the address of the object is returned from the function. The correct answer is the address of the object is passed to the function. Two access specifiers in C are a public and private, b int and double, c formal and informal, d void and free. The correct answer is public and private. Which of the following is the fourth problem-solving step? A. Analyze the problem, b. Evaluate and modify if necessary the program, c. Code the algorithm, d. Plan the algorithm. The correct answer is code the algorithm. Within parentheses, catch blocks can have a. No arguments, b. One argument, c. Two arguments, d. As many arguments as necessary. The correct answer is one argument. The while loop is referred to as an loop because the loop condition is tested at the beginning of the loop. A. Beginning, b. Initial, c. Pretest, d. Priming. The correct answer is pretest. The word case used in the switch statement represents a function in the C language, b. Data type in the C language, c. Keyword in the C language, D. Global variable in the C language. The correct answer is keyword in the C language. Function templates. A must have exactly one parameter. B may have more than one parameter as long as they are of the same type. C may have more than one parameter of any type. D may not have parameters. The correct answer is may have more than one parameter of any type. The statement int num2338697. A assigns a value 4 to num12. B assigns a value 7 to num12. C assigns a value 8 to num12. D assigns a value 9 to num12. The correct answer is assigns a value 7 to num12. Private data can be accessed by A. Class member functions. B. Functions in derived classes. C. Both A and B. D. Neither A nor B. The correct answer is class member functions. The store of memory available to programs is the A. Store, B. Stack, C. Pile, D. Heap. The correct answer is heap. The most common operation used in constructors is A. Addition, B. Overloading, C. Assignment, D. Polymorphism. The correct answer is assignment. When a function performs tasks based on a decision, it has A. Functional cohesion, B. Coincidental cohesion, C. Logical cohesion, D. No cohesion. The correct answer is logical cohesion. To create a template class, you begin with A. The template definition, B. The keyword class, C. The function definitions, D. The keyword definition. The correct answer is the template definition. Which of the following is a C object? A. B. Read, C. Sin, D. IOStream. The correct answer is sin. A variable is A. An item of data, B. A memory location whose value can change while the program is running, C. A memory location whose value cannot change while the program is running, D. The correct answer is a memory location whose value can change while the program is running. A function can A. Return a value, B. Perform a task, C. Change value of actual arguments in call by reference, D. ABC above are all true. The correct answer is ABC above are all true. The statement float values 3.147636.964.87. A assigns 36.96 to values 2. B assigns 7.86 to values 2. C gives an error message. D assign 14 to values 2. The correct answer is assigns 36.96 to values 2. A constructor initialization list is preceded by A semicolon, B a colon, C 2 colons, D a space. The correct answer is a colon. When the compiler places a copy of a small function's statements directly into a program, the function is said to be A. Overloaded, B. Mangled, C. Inline, D. Redundant. The correct answer is inline. A group of related fields that contain all of the data about a specific person, place or thing is called A. Data file, B. Field file, C. Program file, D. Record. The correct answer is record. To send output to a file, you need to include the header file in your program. A. File.h, B. fstream.h, C. iomanip.h, D. iostream.h. The correct answer is fstream.h. AC is a program that runs in a DOS window. A. Algorithm, B. Cast application, C. Console application, D. Source application. The correct answer is console application. A difference between reference variables and pointers is that A. Reference variables are easier to use. B. Pointers are easier to use. C. Reference variables are more flexible. D. No difference exists between reference variables and pointers. The correct answer is reference variables are easier to use. A. C function does not contain A function header, B. Argument declarations, C. Other C functions, D. Function body. The correct answer is other C functions. Variables remain in memory until the program ends. A. Area, B. Global, C. Local, D. Reference. The correct answer is global. The outline or the definition of a function is called its A. Beta test, B. Forerunner, C. Outline, D. Prototype. The correct answer is prototype. If an integer object is thrown with a throw statement, then a subsequent catch block has a usable match if the type of the catch argument is A. Const int, B. int, C. Either A or B, D. Neither A nor B. The correct answer is either A or B. Variables are declared outside of any statement block. A. Area, B. Global, C. Local, D. Reference. The correct answer is global. The end of string is recognized by A. The null character, B. The new line character, C. The sign, D. The sign. The correct answer is the null character. Variable names known only to the procedure in which they are declared are A. Local, B. Global, C. Recent, D. Internal. The correct answer is local. This is true. A. A derived class may have more than one base class. B. A base class may have more than one derived class. C. Both A and B. D. Neither A nor B. The correct answer is both A and B. The keyword used to define a structure is A. Stru, B. Stt, C. Struct, D. Unlimited. The correct answer is struct. If you omit any constructor argument when you instantiate an object, you must use default values. A. For all parameters to the constructor, B. For all parameters to the right of the argument, C. For all parameters to the left of the argument, D. For no other parameters. The correct answer is for all parameters to the right of the argument. The C expression p-val means the same thing as ap.val, bp.val, cp.y, dp.val. The correct answer is p.y. Which of the following tells C to display numbers with 0 decimal places? A. Set's flags 0, B. Set's flags 0, C. Set precision 0, D. Set precision 0. The correct answer is set precision 0. Code that has already been tested is said to be A. Inherited, B. Reusable, C. Reliable, D. Polymorphic. The correct answer is reliable.